Relax.
Step back. Bring your balls, Conor. Remember, did you bring your balls, Conor? Get over it. Did you bring your balls, Conor? Did you bring your balls, Conor? On the beach. That's all.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. You guys know what's more exciting than Mayweather versus McGregor? Paulie Malignaggi versus Conor McGregor. You know, they had the grand arrivals today. I think it was at T-Mobile Arena. So both Floyd's team and McGregor's team were there in the same area once again. And it's been a while since they had the face-offs. What was that, about a month ago? So now Conor McGregor's being interviewed as usual. And guess who shows up? As you saw from the footage, Paulie Magic Man Malignaggi showed up. And of course, both of these guys have had a lot of controversy surrounding themselves. There was some footage that was recently leaked of Conor and Paulie Malignaggi sparring. It was a couple of clips that were very short. I believe they were under a minute, maybe even under 45 seconds. But in these clips, we saw Paulie Malignaggi getting his ass whooped pretty badly. And obviously when this footage was leaked, Paulie Malignaggi, you know, he acts like he's a cokehead sometimes. So he couldn't really contain himself. He just went off. And he did exactly what Conor McGregor probably expected him to do and just flip out and deny that he got whooped in sparring. You know, it really doesn't matter what happened in sparring. It's all about what you can prove. And Paulie Malignaggi can't really prove anything. And the funny thing is, before this footage was even leaked, I recall Paulie saying, oh, you know, Conor's actually not that bad. You know, he talks super fast. You can barely understand what he says most of the time. And he repeats himself hundreds of times over and over again. Like in the clip you just saw. I mean, there's at least another 5-10 minutes of this footage. And he's just repeating himself over and over and over again. It's like a broken record, man. I don't get it. But I just lost my train of thought. But look, Conor McGregor served up Paulie Malignaggi in sparring. Paulie obviously went on the defense and decided to deny it, saying that the footage was doctored. You know, it really doesn't matter if the footage was doctored, because most people believe you can beat Conor McGregor anyway, and I'm one of those people. He will whoop you in a real fight, real talk. You know, Paulie's older. He's way past his prime. You know, he's not someone that could stand toe-to-toe with Conor McGregor, like real talk. And Conor's not even a boxer, dog. You got humiliated. You got sunned in front of thousands of people online. And, you know, you're on Twitter every, 5-10 minutes, you're tweeting about him beating your ass and sparring. And you probably been to Twitter jail a few times the last few weeks. But, hey, if that's how you want to spend your days and nights, crying about getting beat up in sparring and trying to convince people that you got the better of Conor in sparring, it really, you know, that's up to you, man. If that's what you want to do, feel free and do so. But none of that even matters. Besides, the fight's going to be Mayweather-McGregor. Clearly, you're nowhere near Mayweather's level of boxing prowess. So, you know, we expect Paulie to get beat up like a son in sparring, you know? Because Paulie, I mean, he's not even a B-level fighter. Let's be honest. You know, he talks a good game, but, you know, he walks in the ring, he gets beat the hell up, right? So the footage that you just saw in the beginning of this video, you know, McGregor was asking, or actually Paulie was asking McGregor if he packed his balls for the fight on Saturday. You know, afterward, you know, he was saying that he was trying to speak to Conor McGregor's manager. And, you know, obviously he wasn't really trying to, you know, here's the thing. Paulie came there for one reason, and that reason was to confront Conor McGregor. Let's be honest. It had nothing to do with his manager. You wanted the static. You wanted that beef. That's why you showed up. Because if you didn't want to confront Conor McGregor, if you really wanted to talk to his manager, you would have called him on the low. You would have, you know, hollered at him on the side when there was no cameras around, and you would have talked to him man to man. So I'm really not trying to hear, you know, you were trying to get Conor's manager's attention while you got a ton of people trying to interview McGregor, and you got all those cameras all over the place. Clearly, you were trying to get some exposure there. But, you know, Paulie needs all the exposure he can get, man. So he's really hoping that his idol Floyd Mayweather finishes McGregor off over the weekend. I mean, I'm thinking Mayweather wins this fight. You know, if you watched my previous video, you know, I did mention that, you know, Floyd could possibly be trying to throw this fight so he can make the maximum amount of profit possible. I mean, it's not too far-fetched in my opinion. I think Floyd loves money more than anything in this world, probably more than God. But, you know, that's between him and God. So, Conor McGregor, Paulie Malignaggi, honestly, that's the fight I'd rather see. I would love to see Conor McGregor fight Paulie Malignaggi. You know, give him one more fight and watch him get knocked out. He probably would get knocked out by Conor, man. But that's beside the point. Paulie's just looking to get some more airtime, in my opinion. So, you guys let me know what you think of this fight. Let me know what you think about Conor McGregor and Paulie Malignaggi trying to run up on him and trying to debo him in front of the crowd, but kind of failed. And, you know, Paulie's just full of excuses. Go to his Twitter page. If you don't follow Paulie Malignaggi on Twitter, go to his Twitter account and just look at the novels that he writes about Conor McGregor and how he's trying to save face and try to cover up the fact that he didn't get stomped in sparring by an MMA fighter, you know. But like I said, it is what it is, man. This ain't the fight we're going to see anyway. It's going to be Mayweather-McGregor, and, you know, Mayweather has everything it takes to beat Conor McGregor anyway. So we'll have to wait and see. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, and as always, subscribe. I'm out.
This world will bring you down with mass confusion and complexities, but I am the master of my fate and captain of my soul, you see. Stuck in the mentalities that says one thing and does another, oh, the contradictories. That's when I visit my utopia of Capricornia to be free. Most would say that's not normal, but for me, life is but a dream, and your reality is what it seems. I'm sitting in the crib I found on Craigslist, staring out in space, scheming what my next move is. I'm thinking that it's time to move west. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Not exactly where I thought I'd be. Honestly, a 9 to 5 never was in my dreams. I've been feeling all alone lately. Nothing I ain't used to since '88 as a baby. When I came up out the womb, everybody knew it was something special about me that fills a room. I never understood it, but my OG told me it's a blessing. I should use it to the fullest. And that's what I've been trying to do. But it's hard to keep a smile on your face while paying dues. Damn, it's hella cloudy in the room, and the shadow of reality is darkest when it glooms.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.
I had a suicide dream about a month ago while I was sleeping on the couch at my parental's house. That's when I knew that it was time for me to up and go. So I booked it. Couple friends took it personal. Like, why you just up and go? Ain't even bother to tell nobody, that's rude, bro. It was unintentional. Conversations with myself, I need a hospital. I think I've gone bipolar. Half of me is conservative, any other stoner. I think I lost the love that I had from a good girl. The temp is negative 18, yeah, that's a cold world. Janis Joplin that's playing on my Pandora station. Cosmic Blues, just some emotional life changes. Whole time, no, I gotta stop looking back, because the future's not a present, gotta get on track.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds. Army of clouds.
Trap niggas.